part two, we're going to try this. And the reason why I'm using this mic is because I honestly like the way my voice sounds, how crisp it is with it. So, on to part two. What childhood experience shaped you more than you like to admit? So, there's one childhood experience. Well, it's probably more than one. I have no idea. I just know I had memories of it flashing back a few years ago. So, I'm not going to talk about it. But that was probably the thing that shaped me, that made me mute myself, you know? But also, um, something happened when I was in, you know what, I'll give you a positive one. Well, it's not positive, but my grandfather was we called him Pop Up. He was the man that I absolutely loved. My father figure, if you would say. And I was his virtual Burgess because I was always into something, always in trouble, because I always wanted to learn how things work. I even used the gear shifter and when I was 5 and backed it up into his car, and all he did was laugh. He was, let me guess, it was Tanya. Yep, yep, it was me. Sweet old innocent me. I wasn't old, but little tiny me. I was tiny. What role do you unconsciously play around people, i.e., caretaker, peacemaker, rebel, etc.? I would say I shape shift, meaning that it would be dependent on how I think others view me. So, for instance, if I'm around people who need someone to lead, I'll just naturally go there. If I am around people who I absolutely look up to, I'm just going to be the quiet person in the back, and not say anything. But in all reality, I really have no idea, because I could be the peacemaker because that's what I was in my family for so long, or I can be the one, getting in trouble like I used to. And what I mean by that is I did not get in trouble in high school. I mean rebel as in like when I was, under the age of 10, you know, getting into things I shouldn't have been getting into because I was 10 years old. Don't judge me. Next question, doozy. What are you chasing right now, and what do you hope it will finally give you? Well, there's a few things I'm chasing. I would say I'm chasing myself and my dreams, right? And you're probably like, what are your dreams? My dreams are to, run an organization because honestly, it's what I'm good at. And am I good at it? I don't know, right? It's imposter syndrome. But in reality, it's like what I want to do. I want to run things because it's natural for me to just to lead things. I've led multiple things, and I've always been like second in command, no matter what I did. And what do I think it would finally give me? I forgot that part of the question. I don't know. Like, if I actually got it, how would I feel? I guess a sense of fulfillment, but maybe not. I probably would feel lonely, and want to start an organization and a business and try to scale that as well, you know? Because ultimately, the idea is to lead so that you can scale. And if you scale, I mean, that's the ultimate goal because you earn income consistently, right? And it's creating a revenue stream that you ultimately don't really control anymore. But you created what the revenue stream came from. I mean, or I can just shut up and not know what I'm talking about. What parts of yourself have you outgrown but you still carry? I would say the shy one. That's a big part of me, and I was 330 pounds at one point and have lost all of that, 140 pounds, and I went down even further, but got sick and ended up gaining a good 30 pounds back. But I would say that because I don't see myself as that person anymore. And so I don't know why I still carry her with me. I know she got me to where I am, but I am a lot more confident and a lot more bold and a lot more free because I hid behind the weight and it sucked. It really did. The next question is, what kind of pain do you feel the most? Rejection, failure. I think it's pressure. Hold on. Not pressure, but guilt, loneliness, uncertainty, or something else. Honestly, the feeling of failure is rejection to me. And so I would say that because it's not that I'm failing, it's that I'm interpreting relationships and I'm interpreting the way that people are talking to me as a way of failure, right? Is that I'm failing. I'm like some negative voice inside my head literally will tell me, you suck. You're failing. Oh, they looked at you that way. They are very short too. You're failing, right? And when I feel that way, like it sucks because it's just like, well, now I don't want to do X, Y, and Z. I've worked so hard to get here, and now I don't want to do any of it because I feel like a failure. What do I envy in other people? And what does that reveal about me? Um, what do I envy? I envy when people can just go up to people and just talk to them like they're their best friend. Um, I also am envious of people who just naturally are outgoing personalities. I can be in certain times, but most of the times I'm not. And I also have to realize that it's okay not to be that, right? It's okay to be reserved. It's okay that I don't have that bubbly personality because I show myself in very much other ways. Next question is, what are you unwilling to forgive? And what does that reveal about yourself? I honestly, I don't have that much of unwillingness to forgive people. I do believe that people deserve chances, and there are certain things that maybe you completely wronged me, but even still, like, part of me still loves that person because you're a part of my life and made an impact on it. So forgiveness is one of those things where, yeah, I forgive you because I'm not even thinking about that. And looking back now, I have treated people like crap and didn't even realize it. And so for that, I'm sorry. I'm completely sorry. I had no idea that I was like that. Okay, we have 3 questions left. I'm going to make a part 3. Not that I wanted to, but I figured, it's 3 questions and I only have a minute and I'd rather take my time.